All right, shalawam. All right, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kodash. Uh, double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect doing the work in sincerity and in truth, shalawam. So, as you can see here, first off, my name is Nazar Khud. There's GMS precepts, and as you can see here, I have Acts pulled up, Acts 14 and 22. That's going to be the premise of the whole show today. So, I'll just go ahead and read it. This is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. All right, so that's the point that I want to harp on, right? Um, in order to get deliverance, in order to make it to the kingdom on that first trip, we have to go through what? We have to go through much tribulation. Okay, because you don't want to end up on that second trip because ultimately, all of Israel, you know, all the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and if you descend from the 12 tribes of Israel, you will make it into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, but there's two trips. It's that first trip and that second trip. That first trip is being delivered up out of here, in the destruction of America. Okay, but the second trip is dying on this side and going into the kingdom through the loins or through the lineage of the ones that were delivered. But like I said, you want to go on that first trip, okay? But in order to make it on that first trip, you have to what? You have to go through much tribulation. Okay, that's what that fire. I have it here. Matter of fact, let me get it. Zechariah 13 chapter 13 and 9. That's what the fire is talking about. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll start at 8. This is Zechariah 13 and 8, and it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. Right, and that's the two. That represents the 2/3. That two parts. That's the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So that's going to be a massive death. That's going to be a lot of death. Okay, because two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the one that descend from the lineage of Jacob, all right, or Israel, you're not going to make it, man. It's already written that two-thirds of us are two-thirds of us Israel are not going to make it, right? But it says, but the third part shall be left therein, meaning a third shall make it. That represents the elect. Okay, it says, but it's a price to pay, right? It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, showing you that that name is very important. That name has to be given for us to have deliverance. A lot of jokers say that, oh, we don't know the name. The Hebrew is incorrect. The Lasharon Kodash that we push out there, that's incorrect, right? But that name is out there, man. Somebody has it. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord is my power. That's the same scripture what explains in Hosea the first chapter. Lo ami, when it says there, where it was said that they are not my people, there should be. Matter of fact, let me get it because I'm Hosea. I'm not real good at quoting Hosea the first chapter 1 and 10. I'll just go to the point. This is Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Okay, so that's what it is. So that third part is gonna go through that fire. That fire represents that tribulation, just like it says in Acts. Okay. I'll read it again. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Let's see what much is in the scriptures. Let's see here. It says much. Let's see what it says.
Strong's G 4183. Palus. Palus.
Right. So that's palus, and it means what? It means many, much, large. Okay. So we must go through many tribulations, much tribulations, large tribulations. Okay. Matter of fact, there's a scripture in Peter's. Think it not strange. Think it not strange. Boom. I read it. This is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Christ of Yahawashi's sufferings, because did not Yahawashi suffer, and did not Yahawashi tell us that you are to bear your cross, the things that I go through, you will go through also. It says, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Yahawashi's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So these are things that we must go through. These are the things that we must go through in order to enter into the kingdom of the Most High, right? So what else I got? Let me get Luke, the 6th chapter. This is Luke 6. I'll start at 20. It says, and this is, if this was be the red letter, if this is a red letter Bible, that these words were being read, because these are what the Lord has was speaking. It says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for your kingdom is nigh. Right? Now, is not Israel considered the poor? It tells you that in James, I chose the poor of this world, right? I chose the poor of this world, rich in faith. So that poor represents you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, lifted up, and he lifted up his eyes and said on his disciples and said, blessed be the poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hunger, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. And these are sufferings that the elect are going to go through. Okay? All of Israel, really, but more so on the elect. Okay? Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. And that's what they do to the elect. That's what they're going to do to the elect. They say we're crazy. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. They say, oh, you guys are crazy. You guys are in the corners in the streets talking about a black Jesus and a white man's the devil, and you walk around with dresses on. You know, you got beards on your face. You guys are crazy. Okay, but the scripture, the Lord, out of his own mouth, he said, blessed are ye when all men shall hate you. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy. That's how you know you're on the right path. If you're call yourself a so-called pastor and your whole congregation loves you, and you've got a whole bunch of followers, and you better scratch your head and ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Because according to what the Lord said, men are going to hate you, right? Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did the fathers of, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So they did the same thing unto the prophets. They called them crazy. They called John, he's crazy. He eat locusts, and he lives in the wilderness. He's a wild man. Okay, they call Yahawashi a drunkard. All right, they ridiculed all the prophets. They said, oh, Elisha, he's look at him, he's got a bald head. All right, so this is something common, man. Right? Why? Because it tells you in John, the 17th chapter, we are not of this world. The elect are not of this world, man. Therefore, the world shall love their own. That's why the world, we don't mesh with everybody, man. Okay? It says, verse 24, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Okay? So those rich superstars, those rich celebrities, okay, it's a good chance that you already received your consolation, man, because it tells you that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle, which isn't impossible, but it's a very, very difficult thing to do. Okay? Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets, man. Okay, so that's one thing one should worry about when all men praise you, man. Okay? Next scripture, Romans 12. I got two more and then that's it. Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. So we should be what? Patient in tribulation. Okay? Be patient in tribulation, right? Because it tells you what? To rejoice. It tells you to rejoice. Like just like I read in Peter's, We are to rejoice when strange things happen to us, man. Okay, and you best believe strange things happen. Four flat tires in a week. You know, you're just going through all type of hell. You get money, and then two days later, a surprise bill comes on your front door. Okay, but don't get discouraged. Rejoice. That's all it attests. Just like it tells you in Zechariah, that's the Most High putting the elect through that fire, right? It says, rejoice. But yeah, so the last one, Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, matter of fact, let's go into sufferings. What does sufferings mean? It says here, suffering, affliction, affection, motion, that which one suffers or has suffered. Externally, a suffering, misfortune, calamity, evil, of sufferings of Yahawashi, okay, enduring, undergoing, suffering, okay, enduring. And you know the breakdown or the definition of the word endure is to make hard. So the Lord, Yahawashi, they're making the elect hard right now, okay, okay, for the things that are coming. Because if you think what's going on now is rough, you wait till all hell breaks loose, okay. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Okay, so we should be expecting, according to prophecy, great things, man. But before those great things happen, we have to go through sufferings. Okay, we have to go through tribulation. We have to be put through that fire. We have to endure. We have to be made hard. All right, so that was pretty much it. Lord willing, you brothers were edified. Until the next show, shalawam.